Alright, welcome back to episode 56. So I was working on the reactor area, and while I was gone in between shows or episodes, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, what was happening is I had this acid drop. I had it set to if it was greater than, so it wasn't dropping acid off here to be able to mine. So of course both of my uranium trains are sitting right here. Let's see how close are we to full. Let's just send it over since we're just about empty anyway. I'm actually thinking about just setting this up so one train goes one direction, the other one goes so one will go to this uranium deposit, the other one will go to the other one. In fact, I think that's what we will do. We're going to get rid of let's see. Yeah, we'll get rid of 2 on this one. Okay, so I had to build another station here for this. The reason there's 2 stations is that I built all this enrichment. I got this blocked out because I wanted to explain this. So anyway, the reason this is coming up in like this is because this last set of reactors wasn't getting any, or enrichment systems weren't getting any, the centrifuges weren't getting anything. So, but I thought, well, let's go back just a little ways so we're still getting extra here. So when that other train comes back in, it will grab the other. But what I want to do here is edit that train quick. Let's see. It should be the one that's sitting right here. And we need to remove that and that. So now this one will go out to the other one, and then the other one will go out to the other. Now if this starts to become a pain in the butt, we'll put a splitter in here and split over to here. But I'm thinking that's what's going to happen is they're all going to keep coming into this one unless the other one. So what if we change? Let's change this one to uranium drop-off 2. Because I think we need trains coming, even though I want them separately. And let's change this one to 1. That one's going to 1, which is fine. That's actually where I want that one going. Okay, that one's coming into 1. So there's only one train going into 1? No. We need you to go to 2. Okay. So this will ensure that we got plenty of uranium on both sides. Trying to get this episode to not be a uranium episode. So anyway, as you can see, I got all the reactors. This took me a few tries. I kept forgetting that we needed all the other things there. But if you notice here, it's just barely making it up here. I'm actually thinking about, since this is right here, I might switch it right to here so that we're right at the halfway point, but I can do that later if we have problems. Anyway, so all this stuff comes up into here, and I kind of did a funky sorting system. I noticed that once in a while some of these green ones, since we only have 3, were getting up into here because we could have 2 or 3 one time come at a time and they'd miss them. So I decided, well, I'll just loop them around, and for whatever reason this is wrong. That's supposed to be like that. The only reason I got this one here is because then if we get the little green ones that don't come out, I think they come out like 1 every 10 or so. We don't miss them. Of course, we don't have any in the system right now, but I put the boxes in here to keep this going. Okay, so then we got our reactors all here that what you just seen. Now these ones are the ones that take the depleted uranium and turn them back into the dark green ones. So I probably did overkill. I probably don't need this many, but who cares? Probably don't need as many. You're probably gonna laugh when you see how much turbines I have. I've got all of this, all turbines, all the way down. I was just bored and decided to build nothing but turbines here. I don't think we're going to run low on power anytime soon, as long as we can keep the uranium flowing. Okay, so as you've seen down here, there was an iron train sitting down here. Now, I don't understand why this is still running over here. There's no reason why we have this much power. But this train right here that we're going to take back over. Let's go back over to iron plate pickup. Goes over to our iron smelter. I had to do a lot of fixing over here as well, and looks like we might have a problem again. Oh, that's not good. Something's messed up here. This guy should have been able to go out. That's not the problem there. Okay, that'll get everything moving anyway. I don't know why we're having a problem with this here, but we did. Well, for one thing, this one here should... Well, no, that's a crossover. It comes this way. But this one here should be that signal. That's probably why it stopped. In fact, we're going to stick one back here as well. That should stop them back there if there's a train causing any trouble with the tracks. That should fix that. So anyway, this was all okay coming into the Y. That was just fine. And there goes our steel train again. Anyway, and then the furnaces are all running, and as you can see, we're packed full of iron. So what my goal is other than putting a wire, putting poles in here to get that light to light up, or oh, now why my bots took off again on me. They like to do that every now and then. They'll just disappear. But anyway, I come down here and I fixed all this. This side was hooked, two of them into this lane, which is the wrong lane. So we had to hook them into this lane, which is now fixed. I got rid of that goofy little thing that was sitting right here, and we now have a normal exit. And this is all working really good. I've actually was playing around with it, and it worked pretty darn good, so I was happy with that. But anyway, we're going to end up using this train here in a bit. I'm trying to decide whether it'd be worth it to... we're just going to let him go, I think, go back out that way, but we're going to kind of sneak down here. See, what I thought was actually, extending these lines, but we got copper here, and sooner or later we're going to be using that copper. And we'll probably be mining out all this as well. So, I wish my bots were here so we could get rid of all this trees, but wherever they're at, they'll come back to me. But anyway, let's just duck down here below. What I want to do is actually, I think this is the track I want. I wish I knew where my robots were, because we're going to need them. What the plan is here is that too wide? No. I was just looking at it wrong. Okay. So we're going to put the track in like that. And what I've pretty much been doing between every episode is I've been going over and filling in the lake along the base. Let's get these guys in. But they're not going to do no good if they're not like that. Okay. So, anyway, we want to have this, we're going to try and get this all set up. I just messed that up, didn't I? Okay. Get rid of this tree here. I think there was a signal there, but we don't need that signal. We need a signal there. And we're probably going to have to drag this track out ourselves. Whenever the bots get back, or I just finally get sick of it and decide to go get some more or whatever, figure out how to do it. I guess we need one more space there. There we go. Okay, so that'll let us put the lights in here. So now that's good. Let's see. Now we'll see where we want to be. We need to come down here. I think I'm actually thought about doing it a little differently, but I think what we're going to do is just come in and we'll skim right along the bottom of Iron South here. In fact, let's walk over there because until the bots catch back up with us, we need to take a look and we need to set our track up and bring it back over this way. So we're just coming under the bottom of the ore here. I'm actually hoping we got a bunch of the ore. We're ready to take a bunch of machines out. I have not been over here for quite a while. Yeah, there's a bunch of them here that need to be taken out, so which will kinda make more room. Now, why is that one not working? It should be working even though there's no... maybe the ones that are sitting over the acid won't work at all, because there's no acid actually to take out, or to take it out with. So we may have to put acid in there and then make a separating thing to separate everything else. I should just come over here in between episodes and done this, but oh well. I'm gonna leave it and I'll come back myself later and clean out all these arrays here. So yeah, these ones that are in here, we're gonna have to redo the lines for them and bring them up here, I guess, and then we're gonna have to bring acid down here and let acid run through the system to burn all this uranium out, and we'll have to separate uranium from that, but we're not worried about that at the moment. I think I'm worried about doing this is that there's no guarantee that we're going to get everything exact. I kind of want to, even though we don't really need that one with the other system or the other thing here. So that'll get us that much done, and then we'll just start coming across and see what happens here. I know we're getting kind of a double shadow on signals. I'll probably have to remove some of them. Okay, so that should be pretty close to making the corner. Even if we just lay in the track and then worry about the other stuff later, it'll work okay. Okay, so here's our thing here. Let's see, we need to be right there, I do believe. So okay, we're right about where we need to be. I had to delete a bunch of stuff earlier to get enough room here so that I could do this, or do stuff here earlier. Okay, so that should be right there. Get rid of that. Here comes my bots. Maybe we'll finally get some work done. You lazy bots. Let's see. Okay, that's why it's doing that. Okay. Wrong button. Okay. So let's just get these guys taken care of, and we'll get some track put in. sure if we got, hopefully I got the power poles at the right distance. We'll find out here in a few seconds when they put this power, okay, that power pole's good. So it's the next one, okay. We'll get the rest of this track put in. I don't know why I'm sitting chopping trees when it's their job. And we are out of track. Darn. Well, good thing the base is nearby. Let's see. Okay, we're getting a connection between those two, even though it's not the way I want it. So we'll get some more track. I think there's a walkway up here, yeah. I forgot about my little cement walkway that I threw in here. Now at some point this track here is going to actually disappear, but... Okay guys, take all the wood. Let me see, railroad tracks is over here somewhere. It's not this row, not that row, it must be this row here. I see the robots trying to chase me down and bring me stuff. Okay, I don't want quite that much track. We'll just, let's just go, we'll go like that. I wish the devs had fixed that. That's kind of annoying when it cuts them in half like that, and then, but oh well. Nothing I can do about it. Let's see. So let's get as much of this track put in as possible, and then we'll try and get down under here and slip across. I doubt we'll get the station done today, but oh gosh. Maybe we can just get a little path going through here where we can sneak through. South now. There we go. Now we're out of the trees. Okay, so let's get these guys to work here. All the signals are in. Okay, so let's go down and get the corner done. Bots in here quick. Oh, see, there's that double light problem I was talking about before. Okay, so now that we got that signal thing sorted out. For some reason, if I flip it the wrong way, I get double signals. Okay, everything. Oh, this is the wrong T intersection. I had fixed this in one. I'll have to go through my stuff and fix that again. Okay, there. That's back to normal. I probably got another one in there that's saved. That's correct. Signals again there. Okay, where's that other signal we don't need? Okay. Yeah, see, I must have turned it the wrong way last time, so can't wait till we got full bot speed where they just go like crazy. We can just like I could literally drive the train and put all this stuff down. That'd be nice. Okay, now let's make sure we get this right so we don't have double. Yeah, see, if it's this way, they're actually overlapping the other ones so they don't show up. try to put 2 of them in. Okay, how far? We're quite a ways yet, aren't we? I think we're going to end up going through that coal patch, but I'm not going to complain too much. We can always make things work later on. Let's see. Trying to see where that pole is. It's right there. Okay. Between the trees and the night, it makes it a little difficult to see everything sometimes. So they can keep laying track. Okay, I'm guessing that the ones from the base are going to come lay the track for me. Okay, this is what I didn't want to do, but it's too much of a hassle to... Oh yeah, here comes all our track and our signals. Excellent. I don't think my guys are going to lay any of this stuff. Well, maybe they will. Okay, so as you can see, I've kind of been filling this lake in a little bit. Let these guys lay down the rest of this stuff, and we'll go out here and snag our bots and get them ready to go. Oh good, we got more inserter bonus. Let's see. Let's get another stack bonus. Let's see. So, what my plan is I think we're going to leave these trees here, but I want to come all the way up here. Well, anyway, let's go map so it's easier for you guys to see, so I don't have to sit and walk and you got to wait for me. What my plan is, I want to bring it up here so that we can bring the lines in, but I think what we're going to have is we're going to have 8 lines, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is we'll use an 8-to-8 balancer, and then we'll hook each group together, make so they come down to a 4, and then we'll come up, and what we'll have to do is just we're gonna have to put undergrounds in somehow or something, and we'll come in, hook into a splitter here, or we can just say the heck with it and completely remove all this and not care. That could be an option too, because if we're bringing in 8 lines of steel, we should be able to keep the base full. I'm getting tired of this mess. I mean, the base is pretty full with iron, but it's just not working well. Oh yeah, the other thing that happened during the... Oops, there it is. I now have blue everything, so I forgot that it happened when I was working on it. I think we might leave this guy right here like he is. I don't think he's really a problem. So let's just get back down here. Looks like our track's in all the way now. Let's see. This is inbound. So, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to come in and then curve that way. But because I did the tracks backwards, oh well. Hell with it. That's my problem. I'll have to deal with it. So, let's do this so we can get the bots to do the job. So I was definitely hoping to have enough to kind of come up here and do this, and then so my major plan. What I want to do is come way out here like this, because I'm not even sure that's going to be enough right there where we got it, because we're going to have all these lines coming in, and we're going to have steel and copper and everything else going to come in here. Ooh, we're going to have to look at the next episode working on red. see that red is kind of not real good there. And then, yes, I know we don't have a slot for them. Let's come over here like this to somewhere here. There we go. That'll give us, okay, so now we got the connection. What I'm thinking is we're going to put the station here. But let's check on our time. We're probably pretty close. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. This is our steel, so I think we were, I don't remember what it was, I think it's 50 that we're using for steel color. Okay, and then, so let's actually pull up the trains, and we want the one sitting at the station where we unload, or load the furnace. Those are unloading. That's not it, that's not it. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I need to, even though we need to change the one here, so this is going to be called base iron drop off. Okay, so that's good. Go back into the train menu. I just saw where to go. There it is. Go base iron drop off. Inventory empty. And send him over. What's going on? I'm sure we got everything right. No path. Oh! Duh. Of course there's no path. I don't think the base bots can get over here to get this track. Okay, did we get it all now? I think he should have a path now. Yeah, I don't see him there. Let's look on trains here and see if he's still sitting there. Yeah, he's still sitting there. I wonder, we must not, we're gonna have to walk down the track and see where there's a break. There has to be a break here somewhere that I'm missing. If not, we'll just go grab the train and come back with it and see if our bots will replace the darn thing. I'm betting it's up at the connector up here. Well, there's a spot. We're gonna have to look like that and that. I don't know why that was there, if that had anything important. Oh, no, it was just an extra pole. Let's see if that fixed it. Back into trains. And he is coming this way. Good. Alright, so I just want to make sure I'm not walking on the wrong track here. There's so much woods here. I'm pretty sure that's the bottom one that he's gonna come in, or that it's gonna come in on. Yeah, it's gonna come in on the bottom one. So, okay, here comes our iron train. I could have done this without the train here, I guess, but I just wanted to make sure it was going to get here. So now that we got this here, we should not have to grab anything from our stuff. Let's see. We need train stuff. That's a loading station. Where's our unloading station? thing, but we can change that really quick. Which way are the belts? I think we need to switch that around because the belts are going the wrong way, I think. I guess it really don't matter, but... Alright, one more up. Oh, nope, that's the wrong way, because I see the signals there at the bottom. Okay, so let's plop that in. And we'll just kick back over here, kick it out. Alright, so I'm thinking the base robots are going to do most of this work. We do need to change that to iron plates, so that'll start unloading into the boxes. And how much time do we have left? We're actually at the end. So I will see you in the next episode. I don't think I'm going to do anything in between. I'm going to just wait until you guys are back here, or until I'm back to filming.